Welcome to Math with Professor V. Here's your latest integral of the day. It's not too spicy. We're actually reviewing for upcoming final exams in Calc 2, so I thought I'd go back and do some like bread and butter integrals. We have indefinite integral of tangent to the fourth 2t dt. So remember when you have your integrand as just, a bunch of trig functions, usually you play around with identities and all it takes is a clever u sub or two to get to the solution. So in this case, I see tangent to the fourth 2t. I don't right off the bat know the antiderivative. I know, however, I love when I see tangents and secants at play in the same integral. So I'm going to break this guy up and rewrite it as tangent squared 2t times tangent squared 2t so that I can utilize my Pythagorean identities and introduce some secants into the picture. So you got to remember, how are tangent and secant related? Well, tangent squared 2t plus 1 would be secant squared 2t. And if you have a difficult time remembering the Pythagorean identities, my advice to you is please always remember sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is 1, no matter what happens. Don't let that one leave your brain. And then you can just derive on a whim whichever one you need. I go, I need the one with tangent. How would I make this tangent if I divide by cosine squared? You divide everybody by cosine squared, and you could even do this in your head or on the margin of your paper, and bada bing, bada boom. There's tangent squared plus 1 is secant squared. And then you just make the argument, theta, match whatever's in this case in the integral, 2t. Okay, why am I excited? I'm super excited. You may not hear it in my voice, but I am, because I can replace this tangent squared 2t with, that's right, secant squared 2t minus 1. So let's rewrite things. Tan squared 2t times secant squared 2t minus 1 dt. Now you have a choice to make. Are we going to let u equal tangent 2t, or are we going to let u equal secant 2t? Notice neither option included letting u be tangent squared or letting u be secant squared. It typically does not work out nicely because then you have chain rule to contend with when finding du, and life tends to get worse, not better. So usually when you do u sub with these guys, you just use the trig function and you don't put any powers on it for the u sub part. You would just end up letting this be u squared or u squared here. We got to decide which is going to work out better for us. So let's see. If u is tangent 2t, what would the derivative be? Du would be 2 secant squared 2t dt. Okay, I'm feeling hopeful about that because notice there's a secant squared right there. What if I let u be secant 2t? Then du would be 2 secant 2t tan 2t dt. Do we see that anywhere? No. So I'm not excited about that option. In fact, I'm going to erase this. That's how unexcited I am about it. Okay, this is looking good. The only issue, do you see an issue, is this minus 1, right? And that's not matching exactly what I have for du here. So what we're going to do is actually distribute the tangent squared 2t. We'll break this into two integrals, one of which this u sub will work beautifully for. The other one we'll deal with. So this is tan squared 2t secant squared 2t dt minus integral tan squared 2t dt. Are we all right? I just distributed. So we'll call this integral 1, and then this is integral 2. So let's knock them out one at a time. Integral 1, we pretty much have it all set up right here, yes? It's tan squared 2t secant squared 2t dt. And then notice here, I could just rearrange so everything matches beautifully. 1/2 du is secant squared 2t dt right there. So I can rewrite this as, put the 1/2 outside. Tan squared 2t is going to be u squared, and then all of that is my du. Good? Okay, then this is going to become 1/2 times 1/3 u cubed plus c1. So this is 1/6 tangent cubed 2t plus c1. So save that. Now I'm going to move on to integral number 2, which is just tan squared 2t dt. Well, what to do? There's no u sub possibility here because I don't have an extra secant squared hanging out, right? But what worked fabulously just the step earlier was using the Pythagorean identity, rewriting this in terms of secant squared, because we know the antiderivative of secant squared, don't we? Yes, and -1, that doesn't give any problems. In fact, that's fabulous. Now you can use up, but hopefully you don't need to at this point in your math career. Just remember you're going to divide by 2, right? Because of the constant in front of the argument there. So this is going to be 1/2, very good, tangent 2t minus t plus c2. Boom. Okay, then all together, remember we had the first integral minus the second one. So just be careful with that. It'll be 1/6 tangent cubed 2t minus 1/2 tan 2t plus t plus c. And then you have to tell the people where c is. It's actually c1 minus c2, yes? And that's our final answer. Allow me to box it, and we are done, okay? Now, when you get a little more slick, you know, you don't even have to split this into 2 integrals. I don't usually. I can just kind of do the u sub on one and then integrate the other and just keep it going, which is fine. And then you don't have multiple constants to contend with. But if you do break it up, please be precise like this. So anyways, I know in the video lecture and in a lot of textbooks, they'll tell you if the power on tangent is odd and secant is, you know, like here's the substitution you make. I think it's too hard to memorize all those cases. Just understand it's going to require u sub. You're going to play around with your Pythagorean identities. And sometimes it's helpful off to the side. Just list out what are your options for u sub and which one will work, which one will not. If you can't visualize it in your head, write out a few steps, okay? And then from there, once you start getting comfortable, it's not really an issue of memorizing the cases. It's just understanding how to strategize accordingly with those beautiful trig functions, okay? But yeah, you can't forget your trig. You can't forget any of your rules, the foundation. You need it so much. I hope this helps you. If you guys have finals coming up, comment down below when they are and what class you're in. If you're just watching for fun, cool. No stress for you. Everyone's highly stressed right now who's in school pretty much, I think. So that's it. I will be back with more content soon. Someone asked if I'll record the video solving the most recent exam that differential equations took on Laplace transform. Sure. If I find some time, why not? I asked the students if they needed it. They said not really. They all did so well on the test, but if you guys need it, I can do it. All right, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Math with Professor V. I love you all so much. See you soon. Bye.